Black Power, we out here. We out here in my hometown on the ground where it all started. Not just for me, but in general. Yeah, I'm the Bronx light today. Definitely representing. We in the town, Boston. Get a little panoramic view. Shout out to my man Jamal Crawford. Been on the ground in the community a long time doing what he does. Guerrilla activism. You know what I'm saying? Capital A in his activism. And we out here. We about to cover basis on a couple of subject matters regarding just the Black history dynamic of Boston, past and contemporary. What's going on? A lot of things is going on in the city. The city is a repository of history. I mean, many of what the concepts of what we call Black society and even the seeds of what is known as Pan-African got its roots here, got its start from many of the proponents, many of the prototypes, such as Martin Delaney, such as David Walker, who are not, although not born in Boston, have a lot of history, and Boston played a major role in the developmentation and process of what they were trying to accomplish. So we're going to cover a lot of history today. We're going to go check out Dr. King's old resident with him and Coretta Scott King. That's right. He was once a student here in Boston at Boston University, right? And got his doctorate there. And he actually married Coretta Scott King here, and they've had apartments in different locations around the neighborhood in Roxbury where he was a grassroots activist. A lot of his activism started on the ground here first. You know what I mean? Although he is from Alabama and Georgia, a lot of his evolution and developmental process into becoming who he was, which is the great Dr. King, a lot of that had its seeds right here in Boston. So we're going to cover a lot of subject matters, bring you around the city, show you some of these landmarks, some of these historic places that are still standing, and we're ready to get it in like Baba TV always does it fire every time. Let's go. Yeah, still filming?
Yes, sir.
We just out here, man. A lot of history in this neighborhood, man. There's actually this community. There was a brother, is a brother by the name of Share Israel, Share Yisrael, member of the United Nation of Yahweh. So Yahweh be Yahweh's specific brand or organization or branch of the Hebrew Israelite movement, okay? And ever since the 80s, they were always about doing things. Self-sufficiency and economics is something that they always stressed along with their Hebrew Israelism. They definitely emphasized the need for us to be self-sufficient. And not only did they talk that, they actually practiced that and had a lot of templates and examples that they left. So in the community we're in right now, for instance, Grove Hall, this is the Dorchester, Roxbury borderline section of Boston, one of the hearts, or definitely the main arteries to the heart in the Black community. Okay, I grew up not too far from this area, just a couple of blocks away. The area of Blighton had all the ills of many of the other inner cities with crime, violence, drugs, gang banging over the years, but it's also rich with a lot of history too. So we can cover a lot of that in my town because it's full of all those type of different stories. You know what I mean? But right now, we're going to put into perspective the brother. He owned this whole block since the 80s. I'm talking about the land that we're on. Right here, this land, the brother who owns this, right? This is brother Jamal Crawford. He had a publication called the Blackstonian newspaper, local newspaper, very informative. He's written a couple of books, so he's an author. He's an activist into guerrilla activism, and he's just a pillar in the community as far as his legacy and his consistency with activism and being on the ground in the community. This is the land that he's on right now, still owned by the brother from the Nation of Yahweh. Here it is. We got the RBG flag showing you what real unity looked like. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these different businesses and establishments you see on the land that we're standing on right now as we walk is owned by a brother. I mean, and the reason why I bring and make mention of that, because that's a good thing. And it's a thing that I wish we could see more of, but it's a thing that is underrepresented where it does exist. This is a place where that is a fact. So I just want to definitely bring that to the viewership out here because we about informing the people with history, contemporary, past, present, all that. But it's definitely people making history who have made history contemporarily that oftentimes goes unnoticed and we don't give them their flowers or their acknowledgement, in other words, why we're here. So that's why it's definitely good. We mention certain people and the good things that they're doing. Therefore, that's a template that's left for the people. Check out some of the stores right here. Food for Soul. There used to be a spot called 24/7 back in the day. A store that was open 24/7, so it was like a 24-hour store. Check the spot. The culture's rich over here, African American historically. But we got a lot of Caribbeans, strong Caribbean population, or presence rather here too as well. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna walk to the store, but definitely thirsty. I need me a Red Bull, fam, so I can do what I do, my energy up. We just ate, me and Barbara just broke bread at a very good place here in Mattapan. Those who are from Boston, you already know. Those who visit Boston, you definitely check out. And it's called Brothers, yes. Oh man, Brothers Soul Food Spot. So we went there and got breakfast, some of their famous grits. I had to put Barbara on to How My City Give It Up. We got some of the best food here. As talk is cheap. I done brought him to a few spots. Can you please attest to that, Brother Baba? So I'm full. The sun is hitting me up. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to do it. My energy level, the confidence level is definitely up for the people. We're going to bring this fire for you every time like we always do. So stay tuned as we get around the city, y'all. Cut that short, get something to drink now and get myself. You can still continue to film. Right. Get footage.
All right, family. Yeah, like the brother said, he took me to this restaurant, and I said I want to see how good it is. And so the first thing I wanted to get was some grits. I said if they don't do the grits right, I know they don't know what the hell they doing. And I'm gonna tell you, it was amazing. It was real good. We got us some fish to go with it, and it was good. You see the nation here with the Final Call newspaper over there. I can't really pan with the phone
film
here.
Right there with Grove Hall Mecca. Zoom in on that. I don't gotta keep something with me walking. Just got something to see.
Yeah. It's about 80 degrees out here today, or 88, almost 90.
Yeah.
Degrees.
And real talk, it just started getting warm here. Because Boston, like I live in the South now. Unlike down there, man, in February, we have 75, 80 degree weather days. It just started getting warm here today. It was chilly recently.
There goes my restaurant, one of them.
Yeah, right.
Remember me going here before.
Yeah,
this isn't the same one because there's a whole chain of them here. And flames.
Yeah. Some of the footage over there, the people. Yeah, it's fucking dope, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, RBG flag up there too in the cut. Definitely.
Way up there, if you see on the porch, family, you see the RBG.
Like 65 down there. Yeah. Unity Salon, Nation of Islam has always owned and operated a lot of the businesses on this corner and a couple of other ones in the surrounding, institutions and establishments like across the street. They have this place called, they had the spot over there. It had this sub called the Salam Bomb. Like when I used to eat like beef and stuff like that, the best, bro. They had the best food, man. Right over there, they own a lot of the businesses over there. They still got that spot over there. That's all the Nation of Islam, Unity Salon. They had a bookstore over there called the Tape Connections. I'm not sure if that's still there. I don't see it. But definitely, those are pillars and long-time institutions in the community that's still standing. That's dope, you know?
All right, family.
Oh, get March number 11. You got to show them at least.
Oh, where is it at?
Right here. March number 11. This is where Farrah's on.
Let me walk over here.
Yeah, let's go over there.
Let me walk over here. Shout out to Minister Don Muhammad, I believe it is.
Minister Don Muhammad and Assistant Minister, I believe, Minister Rodney Muhammad.
Yeah.
Rodney X when I was young. Yeah, definitely got to catch the clock. Got to catch the essence of the community.
Right.
It is. Historically, you know what I'm saying? Culturally, politically, our identity, you know what I'm saying? So the Nation of Islam, you see they're a pillar in the community. And you see that beautiful art up there. Definitely when you're in the bed, you gotta capture that for the viewers out there. So for those who ain't never been here, wondering if Boston even got black, we got the first black history, roots and seeds right here. Yeah. See the Nation out here doing their thing.
This is mosque number
Mosque
11.
number 11. This was Minister Louis Farrakhan started as Minister Louis X at mosque number 11, which is where we're at. It was first on Interville Street, a couple of streets down, then it was moved here.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So, yeah. So the brothers, we just filming doing something for the live stream, giving a shout out to the Nation and the work they do in the community. Brother
TV.
Baba TV from, yeah.
New York. How you doing, beloved? Nice to meet you.
Definitely salute to the Nation of Islam. Talking about the history of just what the Nation of Islam been doing in the community, the businesses they own, the Unity Plaza, when Tape Connections was there, when they was across the street, just a lot of the just different history here. Just talking about how, you know, Minister Louis Farrakhan got his start at mosque number 11, initially when it was on Interville Street. Absolutely. But then it was moved up here, and just taking a lot of people who never been, I'm a native Bostonian who never been here, who really don't understand the history, the legacy, and the rich community and historic black history we have here, just trying to bring that to them in real time. So the Nation of Islam, you can't leave them out of that dynamic.
Absolutely.
And we definitely got the paper. We just got a copy of that for the people. You can definitely show them that. So the people zoom in on that. Bob need to get it. Me and him both got a copy.
Brother, both of y'all are much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Because, you know, the people need to know, especially the young people need to know their history, man.
That's right.
You can't go nowhere without your history.
That's right,
you
sir.
know that how instrumental the Nation of Islam has been.
Yes.
In everything we have done over the past 80 some odd years.
Yes.
You know, we have been in the minds of the
Longest
people,
lasting.
subconsciously as well as consciously,
That's right.
making changes and making strides so that we can continue to make changes. So I appreciate you much. And I say and I ask, may Almighty God Allah bless you, both of y'all, your families, and the future generation that y'all want to produce.
Thank you
Okay?
very
Thank
much.
you very much,
Thank you,
beloved.
Beloved, thank you for your time, your energy, and most of all, your work, and commitment and consistency. Nation of Islam got a long run. They got a lot more longer run to go. So until freedom.
The sisters up over there also giving out daily beans to
Okay,
for the community.
they giving them out for the community?
Yes,
Yes,
you
sir.
might want to ask them
Yeah.
interview them, ask them what is
That's
this all about.
Definitely. Thank you, brothers.
Absolutely.
Peace, brothers. Put my mask on so everybody feels conducive and comfortable. How you sisters doing today? Yes, my name is Brother Sankofa. I'm a native Bostonian. We're doing a YouTube live. This is Brother Baba from Baba TV. Okay, we're a very known Pan-African, African-centered, or just Black-centered, community-oriented type of YouTube channel that's committed to educating the people on people, places, and things that are in the community that's relevant. And Nation of Islam is definitely one of the most relevant institutions in the Black community throughout our history here in the diaspora in America. We see the beautiful sisters out here doing your thing in all your glory. We want to just understand, just so we can explain to the people what the Nation of Islam is doing in the community and what this is, and just educate the people on what's going on right now in the community.
Yes, sir. Well, first of all, it's an honor to meet Sankofa. That's beautiful. And today we're actually promoting the best soup ever. It's called Baby Bean Soup. And the most honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us about this powerful bean, the navy bean. You see how beautiful the Muslims are. They're very young. They look absolutely lovely. So we want to get this word to our community. This is a navy bean soup. It's a recipe card. It's very healing. It's very COVID friendly. We want to get this word out to our people, so we're giving them 3 bags of navy bean soup. Well, 3 bags of the navy bean. And we just want to get the word out there about this powerful, powerful bean that is so healing and can help you live so many years.
Right.
Yes, sir. So
And-
it's beautiful what you're doing with your channel as well.
That's right. And I want to say this too, and that's great that you're doing this, because one of the greatest concerns in the community, I think that is underrepresented, is the health disparity. Okay, one of the leading causes of death in the community, outside of fratricidal homicide and other things that are social illnesses that we can go into, but is health. So health is one of the leading causes, and we have a lot of numbers as far as body counts go in the community due to lack of education of health or actively engaging in healthy lifestyles, especially when it comes to eating. So this is a real service in the community, just so the people know, because not only are you feeding the people, it's educating them. I work out, I like to train to keep myself fit. I'm getting closer to 50, so health is more so a concern for me because I got bucket list ambitions that I definitely want to fulfill. So these are very high in protein. Talk to the people a little about navy beans, why they may be better for you than some other beans, or maybe what beans you should stay with, maybe pinto beans. Why navy beans, and what are the some of the benefits from them opposed to just any other beans?
Yes, well, this bean actually has the power to get rid of toxins out of your body. And it's a bean that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad actually said that if you began to feed it to your babies, mash it up and feed it to your babies, that they could live like 150 years. But as you see, the Muslims, we keep young because we really love our navy bean soup. It has the power to get rid of toxins. We base our eating, our lifestyle on this book called How to Eat to Live by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That book is so powerful. It tells you what to stay away from. Absolutely stay away from the pork. Incorporate this navy bean into your life, and you will feel the healing powers of it. Not only this is a special bean from our farm, but you can also get the bean at Stop and Shop, at any grocery store. But this sister right here, she actually grew up on this navy bean. Her mother makes this delicious navy bean soup. It keeps your skin healthy. It gets rid of toxins out of your body. Stay away from the lima bean. There are so many beans that are actually built for animals.
The belly buster.
That's exactly it. Exactly. You said it. But this bean here cleans out all the toxins. So you could even, like, let's say you eat something that's not so healthy. You eat this navy bean and you do that navy bean soup. It has the power to get rid of some of the chemicals in your body. So the most honorable Elijah Muhammad gave us this knowledge from Master Father Muhammad. Anything else that you can think of about the power of this navy bean?
No, ma'am. Gave them out.
Okay, yeah, you covered a lot of bases. I'm gonna let the sisters go back to doing what they're doing and serving the community, food for the mind, definitely, which is very important, and definitely correspondingly food for the body. So check them out, support your nation, your local Nation of Islam, and get the Final Call newspaper. Always support and get that. You know, that's real news, real information, and it's consistent. All right, peace, love, and light. We'll see you on the next at the next venue.